All right, it's problem solving time when it comes to volume. We might ask students to set up and solve problems related to thinking about cubic units or measuring four-sided three-dimensional figures, often thinking about inches, feet, and centimeters, and so on. So let's see what some of these examples look like. Here, Hollis put a layer of boxes in the bottom of a container. Each box has a volume of 1 cubic foot. The base layer of boxes in the container is shown. Hollis will need 8 of these layers to completely fill the container. What would be the volume of the container in cubic feet? So here students have to figure out that base layer and then multiply that by 8. In this example, a student builds some rectangular prisms using cubes that each have a volume of 1 cubic inch. Which rectangular prism has a volume of 12 cubic inches? So here, students have to look at these visuals of three-dimensional figures and interpret which one would have a volume of 12 cubic inches. As we look at this example, Emily has a box shaped like a rectangular prism that is full of sugar cubes. Each sugar cube has a volume of 1 cubic centimeter. The top layer has a width of 6 centimeters and a length of 11 centimeters. There are 3 layers of sugar cubes. So with that information, we are going to ask students to figure out how many sugar cubes are in the box. So here we can multiply the length times the width times the height to figure out that answer. Another example where we're thinking about word problem solving with these four-sided three-dimensional figures includes the following. The shaded cube has a volume of 1 cubic unit. Cubes like this one will be used to completely fill this rectangular prism that has the dimensions shown. How many of these cubes will be needed to completely fill the rectangular prism? So here, students also have to calculate the length times the width times the height to be able to answer this question. So those were some examples of typical word problems. I would like you to push pause and answer this question. How are you going to engage your students in problem solving related to volume?